Well, just last week, Alvin A. Davis was named the 2012 Macy's Florida Department of Education Teacher of the Year during an award ceremony in Orlando. He joins us this morning, and a big congratulations to you, Mr. Davis.
Thank you very much.
Take us back to that moment last week when they called your name.
It was absolutely amazing, and these past 6 days have been a whirlwind adventure. The Florida Department of Education, in cooperation with Macy's, put on an absolutely great event last Thursday for the Teacher of the Year Roundtable Gala.
Now, you must just feel so honored. There were 72 teachers nominated for this award, and then they narrowed it down to 5, and then you were chosen as that one.
That's correct. It is a great honor to be recognized for the work. However, I always say that it's not about me. It's about the students that we teach every day in the school system.
Now, I have a few lines here from some of your students I want to read to you. One student says, "I think he really deserves it because he's done everything for us." Another student says, "You're a great man. He's my father outside my home." And another student saying, "So many students have seen him as an inspiration and look to him for guidance." What goes through your mind when you hear this?
Tearjerker. I'm not going to cry on camera, though. But it's what we do every day. It's not just me. All the teachers. There are students that can say that about all their teachers. That's the one thing that when we look back, every individual can pick a teacher out in their head that said, that person made a difference in my life. Even if it was just one, someone remembers that 4th grade teacher, that 3rd grade teacher that made a difference in their life, and they remember that.
Do you have a teacher that made a difference in your life?
I have several teachers that made a difference in my life. In fact, the one that started me off in music, Mr. Barry Elmore at Polk Classical School, still teaches elementary music back in Chicago.
What is it that you tell your band students that just inspire them? You know, that get them to say these things about you?
Lots of quotes. I always tell them to remember, never forget from whence you came. We build trees not for ourselves, but for future generations. And these are quotes that all my students know. We plant these trees so that other future people can enjoy them. And I want my students to graduate and be great members of society.
Why did you choose to be a music teacher?
In 10th grade, we had to write a paper about what we'd be doing in 10 years. And in that English class, I wrote I was going to be a high school band director in 10 years. I just knew that's what I was going to do.
Now, when you look to these children, we were discussing earlier that some of the kids at Miramar High School are at-risk youth, and you were saying that Miramar High School has an excellent story to it. It's one of these schools that kind of rise above, yes, even though they're given a certain stereotype.
Correct. Miramar High School, in my opinion, is the exception to the rule. We have a little bit over 65% free and reduced lunch, which is an indicator of socioeconomic background. We have a 90% minority population, but with those statistics, we have a 90% graduation rate. Last year, we had a 93.7% graduation rate for African Americans, which is almost 20 or 30% above the county and state average. They are the exceptions to the rule, and that is that is a reason. The reason for that is because the principal, Brian Fazo, and his staff do an outstanding job there at Miramar High School.
And because of teachers like you.
And I like to say because of teachers like me, but I think I'm just doing my little part to make this world a little better.
Okay, so now what's in store for Mr. Davis and Miramar High School?
Oh, wow. Well, Miramar High School itself loses me for a year, but I have the opportunity now to go across this great state of ours and promote the excellence in education that the state of Florida has.
That's a bittersweet moment there because you've just been nominated Teacher of the Year and they're losing you.
Yes, but it's only for 1 year. I'll be back after that 1 year. And again, I do make a difference at Miramar High School, but I am now blessed to make a difference on a larger scale across this great state of ours.
All right. Well, Mr. Davis, thank you so much for being here with us, and congratulations again
Thank you.
on your award. With that, we are going to take a quick break.